let's talk about the three key types of models. The way we've broken these up is based off what drives the model. So the first of these is multifamily. Multifamily models are driven off of historical financials. How this property performed in the past is going to inform how this property is performed in the future. The second is what we're going to call commercial models. Commercial models are driven by Argus outputs. And so really the three key ones are going to be office, retail, and industrial. Unlike multifamily, we're not going to be using historical financials to drive forward our pro forma for a commercial asset. What we're going to be doing is going into Argus, inputting lease assumptions, and we're going to get an Argus output that we then drop into Excel. Lastly is a development model. A development model is not driven by historical financials because it's a new building, and it also is not going to have an Argus file because we don't have any leases at that point. So what we're going to have is a development budget, how much is it going to cost us to build this property, and we're going to have a construction timeline, how long is it going to take us to build this property. And we'll also layer in some assumptions around leasing, which is going to be formatted in a different way depending on the type of property that we're working with. So you'll see our three types of model that we're going to be going through: multifamily, commercial, which is going to encompass office, retail, and industrial, and then lastly, development. Now, I mentioned this before, but you may come across other model formats. Every section of the model sheet, it gets its own tab sometimes. You may see some additional summary sheets where things are broken out. They just don't want to have as much on one page. You may see the summary and the inputs tab combined into one. I've even seen models where everything is done in a single sheet. And there are some folks who build models that are so dynamic that it doesn't matter whether it's multifamily or commercial, you can use the exact same model. But we're going to stick to our three tabs.